Alright, so today I need to winterize, or not winterize, but get all of my cars ready for the winter. So, coming to O'Reilly's, gnarly dip there. I need to grab washer fluid for the BMW because the light's on. I need windshield wipers for the Jeep because the windshield wipers that are on it broke. And I need to drain the rest of the water out of the S14 and put more coolant in it because I did it once, but still don't feel safe about it because I don't want the water to freeze over winter. And let me think if there's anything else. I think that's it. I also gotta finish up the aux cord thing, but this will already be done in the other video I'm making. Alright, so I got windshield wipers, 2 bottles of coolant, and a bottle of washer fluid. Should be good. Right. Right here, you can see that it's low. Anyways, open that up. Let's watch my pouring skills. Alright, leaking. Oh. The levels are like stuck out, so you don't have to look over when you're pouring to make sure that it's right, because you can see it from the top. Yep, that's on there nice. And the light, it is off, which means that worked. Next up, drain more of the water out of the coolant in the 240. Now, I'm a little worried because it got below freezing last night. It was like 30 degrees, and that's still broken. That might have worked though. But I drained out most of it that I could almost a week ago, and I put 3/4 of a bottle in, but I don't know. It's just not enough for me to feel comfortable. But I'm gonna check and see if this is frozen. If it's frozen, then my motor's probably screwed. Is not frozen. Doesn't really smell like coolant, which makes me nervous. But I'm gonna pull the 240 out onto the incline on the driveway, and then pull off this radiator hose so it drains out of the block most, and then I just push it down further so I can drain almost everything out of the radiator. I'm just gonna, because it's mostly water, I'm just gonna let it drain onto the cement because it'll dry up. Because it's mostly just water, and refill it. So let's get to moving it. I still have that crazy loud exhaust leak, but I ordered the gasket to get that fixed. But so that'll be a video sometime soon. This is about to be loud. Now I wouldn't recommend to cold start a car like that, move it, and then shut it off, but it'll be okay. Grab my 8mm socket. Set those there. Oops. Alrighty. Alright, that's loose. I'm also going to remove the dipstick just because it's right there. I don't want to accidentally bend or break it. I've almost done that before. Yep, there it goes. And there's still no color to it. You can see it, and there's still like no color to it. I wouldn't recommend doing this. Just dumping it all to the ground, but I have nothing else better to do. I need to move these out of the way. If I cut the zip tie, I can move them up like that. We need 2 hands for this. Move them, and I can tuck the hose over it and drain more of it out. Like so. Oh, a lot more is coming out this time than last time I did this. So then what you do, bring the hose back. So you kind of see right there. Oh. There it goes. It's on. Now let's put the hose clamp back on it. Alright, that is tight. Grab coolant. Tag Jimmy Oaks. Not bad. Oop, a little bit. Splash. Oh. Oh. Probably should have poured it a little slower, huh? Squeeze this a couple times. I see oil where it was parked, so it's probably good. Now we're gonna start it and run it up to temp and let all the air out of the system. Let it cycle through so the water pump will pump it all through the engine, flush any water out of the engine that's like pure water. It'll mix it. Is what I'm trying to say. Got it. That's basically all the way up to temp. And the thermostat definitely opened up, which is what we wanted. It looks great. I wiped everything off. Made sure the overflow was full. Made sure this was full after bleeding it a little bit. We're good to go now. I just need to grab another zip tie for these. Well, now windshield wipers on the Jeep and we're done. So I'm just gonna start it and let it run up to temp while I'm putting the windshield wipers on. If you are curious, I got Bosch. They're both the same size, 18-inch windshield wipers. Ooh, I definitely needed that. Battery's running pretty low. That was probably the easiest windshield wiper change I've ever had to do. Normally they're all stuck and these just slid right on and right off. Oh, you can see how easy that slides. So hopefully that stays on. There you go. I switched them out because one of them, this one, that broke. so I didn't want to scratch the windshield, so we're gonna need them replaced anyways. So we'll go throw all this away. Now we're done. Thanks for watching.